What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs? How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing well. I'm doing okay. My schedule at work got changed, so now I'm working from noon to midnight, and kind of drags because it takes away from me working on my toys and during the day before I go into work in the evening, but it's a company-wide change, so just gotta roll with the punches and deal with it. Anyway, thanks for jumping in on my channel, the Country Fried Challenge. It's your boy Country Fried, and I just want to do this quick update, do this quick video on the green monkey that I'm working on, the '02 Kawasaki Prairie 650. For those of you who've been following me, you know I've been doing some work on it. Replaced the radiator, a couple little things here and there. Had it in the shop for a while. Had to replace the oil line and did some other little things for me. But just want to do this quick video, show what I've done so far to it. Thank you for everybody for jumping in on my channel. Thank you for all the comments, all the likes. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like my videos. It'll help me out a lot. Appreciate it. So now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and jump into it. So here she is, the green monkey. It's my second build. So far I've replaced the radiator. I'm going to replace that fan. Excuse me. I'm going to replace the fan on it because it's making a noise. So I got these lights here. When I got these lights, my original plan was to put them in here somehow. And what happened was, when I was working on it, I was working on the ideal, trying to figure out something. I went to set one of the lights down. I just set it right here. I went inside to do something real quick, and I came back out. And I looked at it, and I was like, no way I can put those lights there and they look better there. So I mounted them there just like that. I disconnected these lights here. I got the lights wired into the original lightning harness, so that way I can just use the switch on the handlebar to turn them on. And we're gonna go ahead and I'll show you that here in a second. But so I painted the rack, front bumper, painted that black just to give it that offset color, green black. I think it looks nice. Let me know what you think. And then like I said, installed the lights in here, going across the bumper just like that. And so after I did it, I took it out for a test drive. You know, went through the trail, and I got to a certain point, which is under the bridge over there on Marbach, and I decided to take a break. I turned it off, and it didn't want to turn back on. And it was late in the evening because I was testing out the lights, going through the trail to see how they look. And it didn't want to start back up. It was full of gas. Battery's good. Oh my God, I was so pissed. I was so pissed. And then after trying to pull start it, that's another thing I got to look into. I tried pull starting it and it didn't want to turn over. I had to leave it there. Luckily, I was just a few minutes away, so I had to walk back, grab the bad bitch, and I had to tow it back by myself. That was very adventurous, trying to tow this damn thing back and no one on it, and the steering going all any which way it wanted to. But luckily, I made it back home, got it back in, started doing some work on it, and doing some research, and found out that the ignition was kind of bad. what it was after I broke it down and started looking into it and figuring out what it was. The connection where the ignition key in the wire itself plugs into the wiring harness. That plug was just, when I took it off, it was just all corroded, had crud in it. So it wasn't getting good connectivity, but I didn't know that until after I had tested everything else, tested the battery, the solenoid, the battery, what you call it, the solenoid, checked all the fuses. I didn't know what it was, and I finally checked this, and that's what it was. So I replaced that entire plug, put new plugs on there, so it's a lot better now. And I'm going to start it up, and I'm going to turn these lights on. I haven't done this in about 2 or 3 days since I fixed it, so you want to see right now if it's going to work. What's another thing? Put some seat cushions on there. And I bought 2 seat cushions, and it doesn't feel like it made a difference. I'm like, wow. So next thing I'm going to do is get some thick foam padding and put it in between there and see how that works. I would think that with 2 cushions on there, because I ordered 2, I thought it would make a difference, and it barely makes a difference because that seat is so freaking hard. But the next thing I got coming up is I'm going to paint the back rack black as well, so it matches the front. I'm going to throw some shocks on there, replace the shocks. Definitely replace these tires. I'm not sure if I want to replace the wheels. I'm thinking about just painting them black and going from there, but I'll see, because I got a slow leak on that tire right there, and it's somewhere around the rim here. When I sprayed some soap and water on it and filled it back up, I noticed the bubbles were coming out somewhere along this edge here, but it was coming out along the rim. So it's an '02, it's old, it's expected. I can't get too mad at it. So we'll see when I get to that point, when I get the tires on there, if the inside lining of that wheel is rusted out and corroded, then I guess I'll be replacing them. But if not, then I'm just gonna go ahead and paint them black. Get some Sun F tires like that on this, and then go from there. So let's go ahead and get this baby started, and let's see. So like I said, I haven't done this since I fixed it. And this is what would happen. I'll put it in here and turn the key, and absolutely nothing. So let's see. Oh yeah, baby. I fixed it good. So I'm gonna turn the lights on. Got the lows. Oh my God, man, those things are bright. Man, I can't even, this video gives it no justice. A little smoky in here because I was smoking a cigarette earlier. But that's how they look. And then when I hit the high beam, try and get it in the picture. The middle two will come on for the high beams. Oh my God, man, I can't even. This is a bad picture. This is a bad viewing, but this video is not giving it any justice, and it's a little smoky in here because I just finished smoking a cigarette. So, but it just gives you an idea like that. So those are the high beams, and then go back to low. And those are, and there they are. So and she'll start right up. But I'm telling you, all in all, I like riding this bike. Yeah, there's no power steering. The suspension isn't as plush as what's on my Polaris. But I like riding this bike. I really do. She gets up those hills. She goes through those trails like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. The only thing, if you ask me what was my biggest complaint on this quad, I would have to say the single rear axle. I don't like the single rear axle because when you're trying to do donuts or make sharp turns, the entire bike wants to like come up. If any of you guys have this particular model, or like an 03 or 04, I'm not even sure what year they went to the IRS, the independent rear suspension. But if you have one like this and it's a single rear axle, you know exactly what I'm talking about when you're trying to do donuts or you make a sharp turn. It almost feels like a three-wheeler. If you remember back in the days when there were three-wheelers before they got banned because everybody was getting hurt and killing themselves on them and all that stuff because it was just a single wheel in the front, and then when they make a turn they flip over. And well, that's what this almost feels like. It almost feels like it wants to flip over if you don't have your weight shifted just right. And I'm thinking about putting some spacers on there after I get the tires on there, just to give it a little bit more stability, or see if that would even help, if anything. Like when I put the spacers on this one and got those tires put on there, the stability is, what's the word I'm looking for? It is incredible. I don't know what other word to say. You notice the difference. You notice the difference right off the bat. But getting back to the Green Monkey here, again, this is my second build. This is what I'm working on right now. Like I said, I got coming up shocks. I'm going to paint the back rat black. Replace the rear light. Maybe put a reverse light on there as well, just like I did on this one. And new tires. And then see what go from there. Definitely want to get this display replaced. I had it in the shop, and the guys there did something to it to make it look a little bit better. I mean, it's not a whole lot better, but I don't know if I can get it. Like, you can see and read everything on that display now. Whereas before, you couldn't hardly see anything, which really you can't hardly see anything now. But if you're sitting at just the right angle, you can read what's on the display. I think it's because of this light that's on there. Let me try to turn the light off. The video's not picking it up very well, but in real life, you can read this display a little bit better, whereas before you couldn't hardly see anything. And I don't know why we got a blinking red light on there, but I'll figure that out later. Something else for me to figure out. It can't be gas, because I know it's full of gas. At any rate, like I said, painted the rack, got these lights on there. I placed them there because I thought it just stands out, looks different. I guarantee you there's probably not another Kawasaki Prairie that has the light bars on that. If you've been following along, you know that I had these two big, huge LED lights that were on there, and they just looked big and bulky and outdated. And so I took those off and got those lights on there. And I'm going to do something with these. I'm probably going to paint them out, paint them black. I was thinking about putting some louvers on there, and putting like a PVC pipe in the back of it, pointing directly to the radiator, so that way cool air would be blowing onto the radiator from both sides. But like I said, change of plans. You know, things happen whenever you're trying to think of something or working on something, and you know, you come up with one idea, you start working on it, and then all of a sudden you switch to another idea, but we'll see where it goes. But like I said, guys, I just want to do this quick video. Thanks again for dropping in, checking out my channel, seeing what I got going on, and yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit below, hit that like button, subscribe, send it to your friends. Give me some ideas, guys. Let me know what else you think I should do to the green monkey. And that's about it. So give you one last look here. And probably call it a night. It's probably about 12:40. And I need to take a shower and get to bed. Until then, have fun, be safe, peace.